known as Josh FD2. Welcome to Cars and Caffeine, Josh Phan.
Yeah. There's a lot of backstory to this car, actually. I had an orange RSX that caught on fire.
Oh, wow.
Social media has ruined racing, 100%.
Is that the car that's on your page that you're hitting with a pickaxe?
No. I've never really got into like that slam culture or anything like that. I like driving my car for one, and I kind of want to be comfortable, and I want my car to go fast. You can't really have that if your car's slammed.
All right, welcome back to Cars and Caffeine, episode 6. We have a pretty special guest here. Our second guest, actually.
Second official guest.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about builds, bad financial decisions, and why we're all addicted to both Boost and caffeine. I'm addicted to caffeine. You've had like 4 Red Bulls today.
Only 3.
3?
Might indulge myself in a 4th, Bo.
If you're into high revving Hondas, you've probably seen this car floating around. So we'll get into the intro here. Today's guest is on the rise. He's building a 600 horsepower Honda, which already sounds illegal. Creating art through a lens, whether it's people or cars, he has a vision. While everyone else is scrolling, this man is building an entire car brand. I'm telling you right now, we're either catching him on the come up, or we're going to look back at this episode in 2 years and be like, we knew him. Known as Josh FD2, welcome to Cars and Caffeine, Josh Phan.
Yeah. Sick. Thank you for having me. This is awesome. Yeah.
You like the setup here?
Yeah, this is really nice. Like the lighting, everything, the ambiance is great.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
I mean, that's all props to Maverick detailing here.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he
this is
did
nice.
fantastic job with
Thank
this
you.
booth.
Yeah.
But before we get into it, we usually do this little small segment right at the beginning that we kind of just started called "What are we drinking today?"
Okay.
So, what are you drinking today?
Today I grabbed a Orange Kiss Alani.
You've had that flavor before?
Yeah, I have.
What do you think?
Fire.
Fire?
Top 3 energy drink brands.
Top 3 energy
Yep.
drink brands.
Yep.
Honestly,
And flavors, best flavors.
Honestly, like Alani is definitely one of my go-tos, but
Yep.
I've been really into Bloom
Okay.
lately. Bloom is just like a cleaner taste
Yeah.
for me. You can get them like in a case from Costco.
They've been on like a pop off recently.
They have
with,
been.
Yeah.
So Bloom has been pretty good, and it's like they have like probiotic ones too, which is kind of cool. And then Liquid Death.
Okay.
I really like.
I've heard Liquid
I really
Death
like their energy drinks.
Is coming out with an energy. Did they already come out with the energy
I
drink?
think they did already.
Okay, they have a few new flavors coming out that
Yeah.
that I just learned about today. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, welcome to the podcast. Like I mentioned, this is our second guest. And
I'm the second one.
you are the second guest.
Dude, I feel honored. This is great.
Heck yeah.
It's been hard to lock in guests recently because of the weather and everything.
For sure.
Yeah, but I think we're starting to have a good rolling here
Okay.
of guests to get on. But
Yeah.
yeah. So what got you into cars?
Like just from like
Yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah, from the womb.
beginning, inspiration wise, my dad.
Okay.
I remember like growing up, he's one of the first cars that he purchased like when we were younger was a 2003 RSX Type S off the showroom floor. So it was like that kind of like trickled me into like just wanting a sports car, I guess. And then, him showing me how to do brakes and work on cars at a younger age, just kind of like, I kind of just like moved in that direction. And he's always worked on cars too, growing up. So it was just kind of one of those things, like we've had a couple boats growing up and very hands-on. So it just kind of like, I kind of just like picked it up, honestly. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
So my
That's super
dad.
sick.
With myself, for example, my dad had nothing to do with cars.
Okay.
Like it's just something that kind of just grew into me.
Okay.
What was your first car?
My first car?
Yeah.
So in high school, I had like just like a Honda Accord.
Okay.
And then like shortly after that, like one of my first manual cars, I picked up a Celica GT, like a 92.
Oh,
That was my
sick.
first manual car.
Yeah.
And then like shortly after that, I picked up my first Honda, which was
That's a lot of first cars. Which
yeah.
one was your actual first car?
No. Yeah. So like so like my Celica, and then like I sold that like within like 6 months.
Okay. Yeah.
Because like I was like, you know what? I need to get in a Honda.
Yeah.
And then I picked up my EG hatch. and that was a B16.
Oh, you had an EG hatch.
Yup, it was
Oh.
a B16A JDM swap.
Okay, you're a big Honda guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Honda at heart for sure.
yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's pretty cool. I love Hondas too. I've never owned a Honda, but I've been in a lot of Hondas.
Okay.
I've helped friends build a lot of Hondas too. But that's pretty cool.
That's sick.
Do you have?
We can-
You're just trying to
Yes,
get
yes,
into the
going-
flow here. Okay. When did you realize you were a Honda guy? Was it probably when you started buying all these Hondas, or?
I would say it was probably right when I got my EG, honestly.
Okay.
And then, I watched a lot of Initial D,
Yeah.
so like, Night Kids was really big for me. But yeah, I would say right after my EG hatch, it's kind of just, I only owned Hondas after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you build the EG at all?
A little bit. I did some bolt-ons,
Okay.
some wheels,
Yeah.
nothing super crazy.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, honestly, it was clapped a little bit,
Yeah.
because who doesn't have a clapped car when they're in their teens?
Have you ever got a speeding ticket
Oh yeah.
with any of those first cars, or?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay. Just figured out.
Yeah. No.
How many speeding tickets do you think? Allegedly.
Up until now, I probably have I'm honestly probably only have I'd say 3.
Okay.
So far, it's not terrible, but none of them have came from racing.
Oh, good.
That-
Or need wood.
Yeah, there's wood in the
Somewhere.
seat somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So none of them have came from racing, but they've all come from just speeding on the highway. which
Yeah.
is
All of them in Grand Rapids or in the Michigan area?
all in Grand
Yeah.
Rapids.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
what's the fastest you've gone in a car?
In my own car or in someone else's car?
Let's just say both.
Okay, so in my own car,
Okay.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty
just
slow.
bearing the speedo. Yeah, and then in someone else's car,
Okay.
What kind of car was it?
If you want to say, you don't have
I don't
to.
want to say.
Okay.
I don't want to
No,
say.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
If you don't even want to say the speed, I can bleep that out too.
Yeah.
But you're good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Well, it was
pretty
on a
fast.
track, and it's an imaginary.
That's why I said
area.
allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
But now you currently own a Honda. Or
Yes.
you've had a lot of Hondas, but what
Yep.
Honda do you have right now?
I have a 2007 Civic Si FA5. Pretty that's just it's a 4-door, and it doesn't have the original 8th gen USDM front end or rear end. It has the Japanese front end conversion.
I've noticed that. Yeah.
And then the rear end conversion as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a cool car. I remember
Yeah.
when you pulled up to one of our night meets once, and I just hear the turbo. Just
Yeah.
kind of that
Yeah.
thing is sick.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Do you go to a lot of meets in the area?
I'll be completely honest with you. For a while, up until hopefully this year,
Mhm.
owning fun cars and stuff, I never really got out to a lot of car meets. It was mainly just the night car meets that they have at Joe's or Sonic or Steak and Shake back in the day. I never really got out to a lot of car meets locally.
You're more of a night vibe guy rather than ripping to cars and coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't really start going to Cars and Coffee up until 2 years ago.
Oh.
Really. So I never really got to know
Yeah.
the community that well. And not because I didn't want to. I think it was just more of I didn't know
Didn't know
much
many
people during that
Yeah.
time. So yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Talking about car community and everything, do you think the Grand Rapids car scene's kind of lame? What's your take on that?
I think it's pretty lame. But I think there's a lot of potential, especially here in the Midwest.
Yeah.
I honestly think that, if people actually saw the car culture here instead of the takeovers, they would see there's actually a lot of car enthusiasts here.
Yeah.
And we're not all about taking over intersections and stuff like that.
Right,
you know?
exactly. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
something that people just don't see either. We talked about this in the previous episode,
Okay.
and we got a lot of basically got railed for it.
Oh.
We basically said Michigan car scene sucks, And they took it as in like the whole car scene of Michigan, and everybody's like, "Oh, you guys gotta come to Detroit." Da 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 da.
Right.
Have you been to Detroit for any?
I've never have.
No. Oh.
Mm-mm.
For being like a big car guy, I thought you would have. You know?
No,
Oh.
I've never done like the Dream Cruise that they do over
me
there,
either.
or
Yeah.
like Woodward. I would like to. Don't get me wrong, but it's always kind of like scary, kind of like traveling that far with your car.
Yeah.
2.5 hours to the east side, and then like something happening or whatever.
Yeah,
I
then you're
kinda just
2.5
never really-
hours out there.
Yeah, and you're just 2.5 hours out there. It's like, okay, what do I do now?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the current Honda that you have now, do you think this is the Honda that was like, this is my car, like this is the car?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of backstory to this car actually, because before this car, I had an orange RSX that caught on fire.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and that was a turbo setup that had just finished. And there's a lot of stuff happened during that time. And part of the reason why I've always owned RSXs is because of my dad.
Okay.
So, I've owned 3 RSXs, and that's always like a DC5. That's always been something that's like really close to my heart.
Yeah.
But then like I decided to like branch off into a Civic, and that was like me branching off. So like I would never sell my current car just because it has like that value.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This one's here to stay.
This one's here to stay.
Yeah.
What was the backstory like? Do you have like a kind of a story of how everyone caught on fire?
To be honest, from like looking at like the whole car and stuff like that, we think that it got super hot in the engine bay, and then like it like melted the brake fluid reservoir, and it kind of like, because it went past the firewall.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why like my interior caught on fire.
Were you in the car when?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and another friend were inside the car, and yeah, I'm sure there's a couple viral videos on it actually.
Oh
Really?
Oh yeah, there was a lot of people around that during that time when we were doing meets at Steak and Shake.
Yeah, I
This
remember those. Yeah.
was-
I was younger. I was a lot younger.
Yeah, this was like COVID, like kind of like it was like post COVID. It was like later when like you could like get out there a little bit.
Right.
But yeah, it was massive flames.
This is
dude.
kind of like a weird setup question, but I feel like at most car meets, like if you have a Mustang that's pulling out and they do like a crazy burnout and they end up like crashing, everyone's more focused on like taking videos and getting close-ups of all the damage than actually like helping the people. Like, did you feel like you were
Oh, yeah.
helped, or do you think people were just trying to get the content?
So what was cool was like there was a lot of people trying to help me put the fire out with like the fire extinguishers and stuff like that. I was younger at the time. I didn't have a fire extinguisher in my car. If I did, I probably could have saved the car. And then the fire extinguisher that one of the guys, like one of like the people that were standing there, did have was just like a small one.
Yeah.
Like everything just went up into flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you keep a fire extinguisher in your
I
current?
do now.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like
I-
the-
Always.
On a different level now is, so like the repercussions, like did you get in trouble with the police, or like do they just
No.
they just kind of
You know what's so funny? I've actually never got to talk about that
yeah
because like no one asked me because there were more like, and I didn't want anyone to take pity on me. Like it's my own fault. Like,
yeah.
it's just negligent.
No, it's
So-
your friend's fault who was in the car.
yeah. So like it was just like negligent. It's just like me like not going over everything maybe, But I would say like no one really asked me that actually. Yeah. We didn't get in trouble or anything. The cops showed up obviously
Yeah.
to do a report. The fire department was there. Dude, there was like 2 fire trucks. Like I think an ambulance showed up too.
Probably
And-
to make sure you're okay.
Yeah,
with
it's
it.
just to make sure
it's
everything
good
was
to see our
okay.
tax dollars at work.
Yeah. So like it was in the Target parking lot over on like 54th Street.
Oh wow.
That's
Yeah.
where the fire happened. And yeah, no, I didn't.
Now, like, were you doing like a small pull when it happened, or
No,
did it just
nothing.
randomly just?
So like we had just got back from the highway. Okay.
Oh,
So the car we had just dialed in the car.
yeah.
Car was making some steam. Like it was making.
Was it faster than your current Honda? Or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But it was making some steam. I mean, it was.
I mean,
had
those
a-
RSXs are light.
Yeah. So it was making some steam for sure. I did a couple pulls on the highway. And then I got off the highway over 44th. drove down. Is that Clyde Park right there?
Yeah,
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 Clyde Park
yeah.
to toward this way.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, why are my brakes squishy? Like they're faded. And I'm like, they started fading even more and more. And then I realized that I lost my brakes when I got to Target. And like I was like looking back when I was like driving into the parking lot, you could see just like a line of brake fluid. And then I realized like everyone was like screaming at me because I had my windows up. Everyone was screaming. I was like, get out of the car, get out of the car, get out of the car. I'm like, what's going on? And then like literally like within 5 seconds, my car was like in flames. Wow. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
It was insane.
You probably have some PTSD from that.
Oh yeah. I still do to this day, actually.
Yeah.
Like when I turboed my car last year, the Civic, like everything's Cerakoted. The whole back firewall it's all good.
You're probably overlooking everything just to make sure.
Oh yeah.
I would
And
too.
Yeah, and I do have PTSD. Like some people want to ride with me. I'd have to be in the mood to give you a ride.
Yeah.
So like I still have
I've asked him like 10 times and I haven't gotten a ride yet.
Well, that means he cares about you. He
Yeah,
doesn't
he
want you
does.
to
That's
catch on
true.
fire.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah, no, like I still have a little bit of PTSD from it. I would say that year I was really messed up for sure. Like I
Did
didn't
that
wanna-
get you completely out of the car scene for the rest of the year? Like, didn't
No,
wanna-
actually, like I was out of the scene for maybe like a few months, and
Okay.
then like I came across the Civic that I purchased.
That's your current one.
That's
now.
my current
Okay.
car. Yup, I came across that. It was already it already had like a supercharger kit on it.
Mhm.
So I bought it boosted already.
Yeah.
And then went through phases throughout the years, but that was like my car from the RSX, so that's why it has like a lot of sentimental value to me.
100%.
Yeah.
You mentioned you post there's some videos about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you have those videos or are they just randomly online?
They're randomly online. I didn't even know because like there's be people like randomly, like I had it like 2 years ago. Someone DM'd me, was like, "Bro, are you the guy that did your RSX burn down?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" And they're like, "Oh, I have the video." I'm like, "Cool, bro. Like, I don't want to see that." Like,
Yeah.
Like, I that's cool, you know. So I've seen it go around. I mean, there was quite a few people.
Do you still see it pop up once in a while?
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
actually.
Do you have any on your personal page, like just
Not on my personal
making
page.
a
No.
meme,
I
meme
have,
about it?
I have like pictures of it when they had to tow it
Yeah.
to the whatever, like the tow lot or whatever, because I bought the car back.
Right.
So I bought the car back and I was able. The motor was fine. The turbo kit was fine. Like there was a lot of parts on there that I was able to like salvage basically.
Wow.
So and it looks pretty bad. I'll definitely send you pictures.
Yeah.
I'll send you pictures.
We'll put it here in the
yeah.
yeah.
you just
so
I'll send
the
you all the
viewers can
pictures
watch
and
it.
stuff like that. But I was able to save a little bit from it.
Wow.
Yeah, even like the ECU.
That's crazy. I did not know that happened to you.
Is that the car that's on your page that you're hitting with a pickaxe?
No. Yo, that's so
I did see that
funny.
video.
You didn't see that
I
video?
did see that
oh,
video.
you did,
Yeah,
dude. Dude, if my buddy Jeff sees this, because he's the one that was just destroying this Subaru, it was the most funniest thing ever we've done in a while. And
What are you guys even doing to that car?
dude, so like we needed a fender. And in order to like unbolt the fender, you have to get through the door. This Impreza was already like crashed into, and it was already like that driver's side door was already pushed in. So we were just like, well, let's just.
Did you guys
mess
buy
up.
it from a salvage yard or something?
No. This is another buddy's backyard. That
okay.
They
Yeah.
put the Subaru back there
Yeah.
because it was already totaled.
Oh.
So the whole driver's side is concaved in, and I'm like, man, how are we gonna get this door open? Because we got to get to this fender. And we're just like, well, we need to damage it because like it's so basically got in there where like the rod is for the door, broke that off, and then we were able to like pry it open.
Wow.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah. That is.
I just wanted,
Yeah, all for a fender.
yeah, a lot of work for, but hey, hopefully that fender's good.
The fender was
Fender.
the fender's great.
Do you have any parts from like the RSX that are on your current Honda?
I have my shift knob that's not in my car, but it's in my toolbox. So I kept that.
Okay.
And I have a few pieces from my RSX as sentimental
like a
value.
memorable, yeah,
Like
yeah.
memorabilia, basically.
When you bought the car back, were you just parting it out, like selling it, or?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Did-
Because
Was that profitable or no?
yeah, it was very profitable
That's good.
actually. So, cause like this is the first time that ever happened to me. It's like I don't know what to do. You know, like I'm like, do I buy back the car? And then all my buddies were like, yeah, you should, because insurance only wanted like $800.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would have bought that back
And
too.
I'm like,
Yeah.
$800.
And I would
was
have
like,
just rebuilt the car if anything, if nobody wanted to buy the parts.
Yes.
Wait, did
So-
it have full coverage?
yeah, I had full coverage.
So they paid you for the car and then offered you a buyback price.
They paid me for the
You
car.
bought it back.
One thing that was like that really hurt was I'm pretty sure I had one of like the lowest mileage RSXs probably in Michigan, honestly.
Do you remember the mileage?
Yeah, 52,000,
Oh wow. What year was it again?
2006.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. That's some good mileage on an RSX. Yeah.
Yeah. That car, I took care of it
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, I was able to sell motor, turbo kit. I mean, I probably made like close to like 5 on it.
500 or $5 grand?
$5,000.
Oh, that's perfect. That's
So I was like, why am I not? And the wheels were fine too.
Yeah.
I sold the wheels. They were just like Motegi track lights, I think. But I was able to sell the wheels. Like there was a bunch of other stuff that I was able to. What was crazy to me is since like it went to the firewall, I thought like the ECU was fried because the ECU and like K Pro alone, it's like $1,500 setup. The jumper harness, the ECU, it was all fine.
That's perfect. That's so
So-
nice.
Yeah, I made up pretty good.
That's good, dude.
Despite what happened, you know.
Did you?
but-
I kind of zoned out for. Did you mention how much you made in profit of the car?
Yeah, about 5.
Oh, 5. Okay.
Yep.
And then what did insurance pay you?
Insurance paid me. Okay, this is crazy. Insurance paid me 9.
Oh wow.
So you profited like 13 grand.
Yes, and guess how much the Civic was?
13 grand.
Yes.
There you go. It all
Wow.
worked out.
Yeah, it just broke all even. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was perfect.
When'd you buy the Civic?
When?
Yeah.
So I bought the Civic. I'd say like probably 3 months after.
Okay. So you were
Um,
ready to just find something new.
Yeah, I was like ready. I was like, bro, I'm a car guy. Man.
Yeah.
Like I need to get back into it. You know, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just find something that's boosted already.
Right.
And then this one, the one when I bought the Civic, it was had a centrifugal supercharger. So Craftworks kit. If you guys Rotrex, it's pretty similar to. I mean, it's a similar style to like a Pro Charger, basically.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, it already came all boosted and everything. So
You prefer B series or K series?
K series.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a big.
I'm gonna get clips right now. People will be like, "Oh, you're the B series," you know? Like, no, like K series.
Yeah. Yeah. I might actually clip that.
Yeah. So, and the thing is like, you know, B series obviously has been around longer.
Yeah.
But like, there's just the K series is just like endless.
Your generation Honda is like one of my favorite generation Hondas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say like, I think anything after like 9th gen Civic is when Civic started really going downhill. Unless you get into like the FK8s, you know,
Yeah.
a Type R or an FL5. You know, those are nice too. But I would say I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like this generation for Hondas is like where the sweet spot is.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of the newer ones?
Like the FL5s,
Yeah.
like the new Civic Type Rs.
Mhm.
I would, if I had a rate out of 10, I'd 7 out of 10.
Okay, yeah.
Honestly, they're not bad.
I
They're
think the
just-
red interior is a little too much.
It's really red.
Yeah. Like the
that's kinda
carpet
what-
and everything is red.
Yeah, it's like-
Have you seen the new Type Rs? You've done a Type R here, right?
Yeah, one of my clients has a good one.
Yeah.
Same red interior,
Yeah.
red
red
carpets.
interior.
I think they all come red. I might be
Do they
wrong.
all come
I
red?
think they all come red.
The Type Rs?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they all come red.
Do you know if that? He'll look up the answer. But yeah, I think they all come red.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but we'll find out here in just a few.
What do you think about the older Type Rs, like the generation before? Do you like that body style more?
FK8.
He doesn't know like models like that. Do you?
No.
like is that
Yeah.
more
Not
like
model, no.
the hatch style
Yeah.
one, like a 2017?
Yep.
I like those more than the new ones.
I like the new ones more from a standpoint because they look easier to PPF.
Okay.
But
Detailer here.
Yeah.
the
right
Type
here.
Rs
Yeah,
are
yeah,
kind of cool. I'd daily one.
yeah.
All red. All right. Yeah.
All
so
red.
that's
It's
confirmed.
all red. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's only the Type Rs though.
yes.
The other
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I don't think they make the SI anymore.
They don't?
I don't think so. Can we
I
confirm
lost
that
track,
too?
dude.
Yeah, I lost track too.
Because, like, I knew there was this phase where, like, oh, let's make an SI or a sport model or whatever.
Yeah.
Because isn't the sport and the SI, isn't that the same motor?
They do make the SI
Oh,
still.
wow.
Okay, cool. All right. That was
Okay,
confirmed too.
yeah,
That's
okay.
why we got Bryson here.
We're gonna get clipped for that. They're like, you guys don't even know your Hondas.
No, I don't really know that much about like models and stuff, and no one comes after me, so we should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They'll probably come after me then.
Yeah,
Most likely. That's gonna be like right in the intro, like right at the end before like we cut it off.
Right.
Yeah. That's
What do you think if you're gonna get out of Hondas, you weren't gonna stick with Honda? Like, what would be like the next car you want to get, or like
That's
try
a
out a
good
different
question.
brand?
Evo 9.
Evo 9,
Yeah.
nice.
That's a good car. Yeah.
So you're a JDM guy through and through.
I'm a JDM guy through and through.
What about a supercar? If you're gonna get a supercar,
If I were to get a supercar, whew, like outside of JDM, probably an R8.
all right, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's like the closest one to Japanese.
I think so too. I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say just like the body lines and everything.
100%.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Completely fair.
Yeah.
I like that. But
What color is your car right now?
It's red,
Okay.
and then right now I'm wrapping it midnight purple.
Oh, you got to keep it red.
where'd you get the wrap from?
Ravuni
Okay.
car wraps.
Oh,
because
really?
we're sponsored by them.
Nice.
That's a good sponsor.
I've
Yeah.
heard good things. How much does a roll cost?
So I think my roll, I think about 60 feet
Mhm.
is around like 750,
Okay, so
which
pretty
is
on
not,
par.
it's not terrible.
No.
You know,
So when I had my STI, I was actually gonna wrap it that same color,
midnight purple.
same company too.
Dude, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah.
some pretty good depth?
I would say so. I think it's probably just me when I'm rapping.
Yeah, but
Obviously this is my first time rapping the car, but
And
I
they're
would
okay with you wrapping the car too, like on your own.
yeah. So I get there was like a lot of stipulations too. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this. Let me know, Ruvuni. But one of the stipulations was like I have to, as soon as I'm done wrapping the car, I think I have to make them like 10 reels
Okay.
or something like that.
Which makes sense. Yeah.
But
did
I
you get
also
the roll
have-
for free?
I did get the roll for free.
Heck yeah. Well, that's good.
So what's really great is because of the affiliation, if people use our discount code, there's a little bit something there.
Yeah,
Which is
Mhm.
kind of cool,
Yeah.
like
What's the discount code?
discount code is Midwest.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just started that
Yeah, we just started
Instagram.
something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we
cool.
just-
I
we
was
just
peeping
started
that
it.
a little bit. Tell us more about that.
Yeah. So basically the idea is like obviously it's our own, videos and stuff like that, little skits here and there, just like shenanigans basically, but also looking to collaborate with other creative people here, small business owners, all that kind of good stuff to put Midwest car culture on the map. Because I think people just have like this bad taste in their mouth because of the takeovers, and I just want to bring more light to it. So
It's a great
and-
goal.
Yeah,
It is
and
a
I
great
just
goal. I
don't
like
think
that.
that I'm sure there is, but I haven't seen any content creators around here that truly want to put our car scene on the map. So that's kind of my idea. Obviously with the weather, I'm not able to like do a lot of car content outside,
Right.
but hopefully in the next month or so, we're really gonna start hitting it harder.
That's honestly why we kind of started this podcast too, is just to kind of bring back that
Dude.
car culture.
And I love what you guys are doing. This is great. I watched your whole episode with Zay, and that was cool. I really would love to meet him.
Are you aiming to more power for the Honda in the future, or are you kind of like this is like
I think
the
that's a
breaking point?
question for all my followers, honestly, because everyone, my followers and like people around me, they're just like, "You're gonna turn it up this year. You're gonna turn it up," and I'm like, "I don't know, dude." I like
High
having
risk,
fun.
high reward.
Yeah, literally. I mean, it's pretty spicy already. It's a built transmission too. So it's a 5-speed transmission, not a 6. Like it is a 6-speed, but my 6th gear is cuffed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's just longer gears too. It has a gear set. So my 4th gear runs me out to like I think like 140-ish. So it's just like a one shift when I race.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like just starting 3rd gear on a 60. Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
it's
racing.
pretty fun. So
Love racing on a track.
Yeah, or in Mexico.
Have you ever
know?
thought about going on a track?
What was that?
Have you been on a track yet, or have thought about going on a
Like
track?
131?
131 or like a Gingerman or anything like that?
Yeah, so probably not Gingerman just because like the car is not really set up to road race like that.
Okay.
I've been at the drag strip a couple times with not the turbo setup, but with the supercharged setup, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It did pretty well.
That's what I heard when the superchargers when I first met you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So you heard the supercharger. It sounds like it's turbo.
Yes.
Because
yep.
it does have it just has an external wastegate too.
Okay, that makes
or
sense.
not, excuse me,
yeah.
not wastegate, but a blow off valve. So it runs
Yeah.
a blow off valve. It's really interesting because it's like the chargers are like, you know, they're not like a root style, kind of like your Audis and stuff like that.
Mhm.
They're it's almost like it's like a belt driven turbo almost. It's kind of interesting.
It's like a CVT for a turbo.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So
Are you more of a turbo guy or a supercharger guy?
now that I have a turbo, I'm definitely a turbo guy.
Yeah.
For sure.
For all those supercharger lovers out there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with superchargers. And
No,
honestly,
nothing at all.
I feel eventually I will build another Rotrex car.
Okay.
Just because if I had to describe the feeling, it's like all motor on crack. Yeah. It's pretty wicked because it's like very linear power. So like as soon as you like mash on it, it's there. Like
600 is a lot for a Honda.
yeah, well for supercharged setup, I made over 500.
Okay.
But for turbo setup, obviously there's depending on the setup. I mean, my turbo spool is pretty quick. But for the superchargers, like instant. It's like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked her. I mean, I've driven superchargers, but I never owned a supercharger car yet. You've driven a lot of cars.
Yes.
Yeah. But it seems like a lot of people like watching you build your car, and you're getting a lot of. I've seen that you've been growing a lot recently.
How many
appreciate-
followers do you have?
I just hit 16K.
16K. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
So what would I guess if I would say like I'd say like 10 to 25K is like grade 1, and then
Okay.
like grade 2 might be like anywhere from like 25K to 100K, and then maybe grade 3 is like, you know, like
100K plus.
yeah, 100K
Yeah,
plus
I
guys.
agree with you there.
What would you say is like the perks of maybe being a little bit not lower, but just like kind of in the beginning stages compared to like, you know, maybe middle or high tier? And then also, what are some of the like cool sponsorships opportunities that you didn't think you'd get, but you do get now because
Yeah, I would
your
say
followers.
like for beginning phases when you're right around, I'd say like when things start really taking off for me was right around like when I hit 6,000 to 8,000 followers,
Mhm.
and like things started like getting like a lot of like I was in that Instagram algorithm.
yeah,
You know, I was in it, and I was just like making a lot of content. You know, just posting like just like transitions and stuff like that. Nothing super crazy. I would say beginning phases is always great too because like you can build like a community,
yeah,
you know. And I think this applies to like almost not just like content creation. I think when you have like a tighter knit community and then like when you start like building off of it, people are gonna resonate with someone that's a smaller content creator, and then they're gonna be there for you when you grow too. You know,
you kind of get like a group of like OG fans, like people that have like watched the beginnings, and then they have like an input on the content because they've been there from, you know, day 1 or day 2.
Exactly.
And now when you've got a couple 100,000 followers, you still see them popping in the
you
comments.
still see them
It's-
popping up.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
and that's exactly what I would hope
Yeah,
that would happen.
100%.
You know,
Would you say your biggest sponsorship right now is that rap?
I would
company?
say Ravuni is the biggest one for us
Cool.
right now.
That's sick.
Another one
That's
for
super
us is Bosla
What is
LED
that?
lights.
Oh, nice. For like underglow?
Not Underglow, which I would love Underglow for my car.
Like
Slow
low
glow?
glow? Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so sick.
Yeah.
But no, like actual like headlight bulbs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's pretty dope. Speaking of which, I gotta make some videos for them too. It's just been cold, bro. You know,
Yeah.
I can't.
There's not a lot of
Your,
opportunities.
your photography. I mentioned in the beginning that you do photography.
Yeah.
You do videos too?
I don't do video.
Okay, so
just on my phone.
strictly. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. You slow down a lot during the winter, I assume.
So like just photography in general,
Mhm.
I would say yes. And like during like the end of November to like now, it's kind of dead for me.
Mm.
But it's booking season.
Yeah.
So a lot of like people are reaching out like, oh, you know, we have a shoot or we want to book you for our wedding, stuff like that. So I'm still bringing in like retainers, you know?
Right.
So I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's kind of one thing that you can do to kind of like offset if you didn't have like a part-time job or like a 9 to 5 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely have to manage my money a little bit more on the off season.
You're a full-time photographer?
I'm a full-time photographer,
For
content
yourself?
creator. Yes.
Wow, good for you, dude.
Yeah.
That's sick. What, you don't have a job at all?
I don't.
What did you do before photography?
Before photography, I worked in retail management.
Okay.
Yep.
That's pretty
Nice.
cool.
So you're booked out for weddings and
I'm
different
booking into
shoots?
2027 right now.
Wow, that's
You're
pretty
actually
sick.
shooting my wedding.
I'm shooting his
you go.
wedding. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
What do you think with social media? Do you think you'll still continue photography if you get to a point in social media where you're making enough on there, or do you think you'll still continue photography?
That's a great question. Honestly, I don't even know if I have an answer for you that because like I love what I'm doing now. Like photography is a passion. You know, I never really wanted it to become a job that I wake up and I dread, right? And it hasn't gotten to that point.
That's good.
And I've kind of found like a really good balance between like content creation, photography, you know, freelance work, whatever that is. And I still have like a lot of passion for it.
Mm.
If I got bigger on the content creation, yeah, maybe I might slow down on booking weddings, booking elopements, stuff like that. I might slow down a little bit, but I love it so much.
It'll be
that
just more casual.
it just be more casual.
Yeah.
Do it as
Absolutely.
you want to. Do it as you
Yeah.
have time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite form of content or like photos to shoot? Is it weddings or what do
I
you
would
like
say
best?
like my specialty is couples.
Couples?
Yes.
Nice.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
And then obviously automotive. I just never really like I take pictures of cars and stuff. You know, I think I'm okay at it.
Yeah.
So
Car and people are two completely different forms
dude,
of art.
so
dude. Yeah.
different because, you know, if you got technical with it, you know, rule of thirds, all that kind of good stuff. I would say, you know, kind of like all around you can be good at both. But I would say like specialty wise, like I'm better at taking pictures of people.
Yeah.
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 So for being booked out for 2026, what does that look like? Like weddings every single weekend, or how much time do you give yourself? Like, okay, I have a wedding on Saturday, rip the wedding, rip the reception, and then you give yourself 4 days to edit all the photos, or like what's that look like?
So a good way to like for me to structure when I deliver galleries, when I'm booking weddings, stuff like that. For instance, this coming May, I have a total of 6 weddings. Okay. Some of the weekends I have double headers. So Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday,
Oh,
you know.
So
But-
you're a successful photographer. You're making bread because I know what some weddings charge. Like my cousin's getting married and
Yeah.
they paid a ridiculous amount for their photographer
Yeah.
and they're worth it too. Like
Yeah, no, 100%.
I'm
the
gonna
work
say
is
though,
crazy.
you are very reasonably priced.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is shortly, kind of not after you booked me, but I think a few months after that, you know,
He's like,
I sat down,
price is up.
and I'm just like, you know, I'm getting booked a lot. That's a great thing,
yeah,
but that also means they got to raise my prices.
more money.
Yeah.
You raise my prices, I'm still getting booked. So I actually just recently raised my prices again. So at one point last year, I raised my prices almost 3 times.
Oh wow.
So
That's in any market though.
And
like
that's in
when
any market.
You're detailing or when you're not really car sales, but when you're doing photography or
People ask for money off in cars.
service-based businesses, you got to find your happy medium. So like if photography, let's say you're doing, $100 for a wedding and you're getting booked out full time, well, it might be worth it to do 200 and get booked out half the time because you're making the same amount of money for half the work.
For half the work.
It makes sense.
yeah.
And you got to pay for that R8 somehow. So you might as well just make a little more bread.
I gotta pay for my dream cars eventually. Yeah.
What's on the content side of things, since we are like a content thing, what's like the most stereotypical like situation? Like you go take the wedding and they're like, okay, those pictures done yet? Like right when you're done, or what have been some interesting stories to work with clients or something? If you can even talk about it.
Yeah, no, I could definitely talk about that. Well, what's like really, so basically you have to ask yourself, I mean, for a detailing point, right?
Yeah.
You're good at what you do. You're priced higher than probably a little bit all these other detailers, right? But you offer a good service.
Yeah.
You have good customer service. I already know from just talking to you that you probably provide
He's trying to get a good
excellent
deal on
customer
PPF
service,
right
right?
now.
Yeah, he's trying to get the hookup on ceramic.
So like when people come to you, they don't price haggle.
No.
Right? You know why? It's because that's your ideal client,
Yep.
right? So you have ideal clients,
Mhm.
you don't deal with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You don't deal with people like, oh, when my pictures are gonna be done, oh, when my car is gonna be done. You're like, oh, like, can you throw, a couple $100 off because like I booked you for our engagement session or whatever. I don't get any of that.
That's so nice.
I don't get any of that because all the clients that come to me, they respect my vision and they respect your vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
They respect the vision. They don't ask. They just pay, and then boom, that's it. That's literally it. That's your ideal client right there.
That is your ideal client. Do you have like a website or anything that people could go check out?
Yeah, absolutely. Just it's hfanphoto.com.
Perfect. We'll put a link in the description. Don't
Sick.
forget.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
sick.
just shout out after shout out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just shout outs
that's-
after
that's
shout
what this
outs.
podcast is for.
If you're getting married, use the code word cars and caffeine, and you won't get a discount, but he will be happier with you.
We can work out something out later. We can work something out later. Yeah.
That was
That was a good one. But yeah, no, I would say like ideal clients, they just come to you
Yep.
and boom.
They
like,
just flow.
they just flow, right?
Now, do you have to deal? I watch a lot of like the POV content, which would be cool. You should get some meta glasses.
I do have meta glasses.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go. Never
Yeah.
mind.
He's already one step ahead.
Yeah. Oh, two steps ahead, probably.
Yeah.
Do you ever deal with like a videographer getting in your way, or has that never happened?
All the time. Don't get in my way. No, I've only dealt with it like once so far in my career, but I have heard of horror stories.
Yeah.
And especially on social media and stuff, like videographers just getting in the way of like a first kiss after the ceremony or whatever. It's like, dude, get out of the way, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're just supposed to capture some B-roll footage.
Make a little montage.
No shade to videographers though.
What's your biggest pet peeve when shooting like weddings or anything, like with just guests in general? Is there something that guests do that kind of annoys you sometimes?
Yeah, when they pull out an iPad.
Is that
Bro, like what? It's like this couple paid like a media team thousands of dollars for you to pull out your 10 megapixel iPad. Like, no.
people bring iPads to a wedding?
Dude, iPads. I've seen where like, Grandma and Grandpa June decided that they want to bring their own DSLR camera. And I was just like, all right, cool, whatever. I guess if you
And they probably think they're putting out the same type of content.
No, they actually do.
Yeah.
They've actually do. I've had it where
They're in
I'm not
portrait
going to
mode
name
and
any
everything.
names, but I've had a couple weddings where pull out a full like 5D Mark III with a
Competition.
Canon L lens, everything, and it's just like, bro, like, do you not see us?
Yeah. We're here to do that, so you can enjoy that.
Yeah,
enjoy the
it's like
ceremony.
enjoy a cocktail or something.
Do you have a horror story of like one of your worst experiences or no?
Ooh, horror stories. I don't know.
Man, you're lucky. One day it will happen, and then you'll come tell us.
No, for sure.
Knock on wood that it doesn't.
I've had like momzillas. I think that's a big one.
Yeah.
I don't really want to. I don't know if they're gonna see this or not, but whatever.
I honestly like with my wedding, for example.
Yeah,
I haven't had any issues with any of the parents.
keep it that way.
Yeah, I hope it stays that way.
Keep it that way.
I feel like if you're gonna have a horror story, it'll probably happen at Alex's wedding because he's gonna be like super picky about something.
Yeah, that's
It's
most
gonna be
most
terrible.
likely.
Most
Yeah.
likely, yeah.
I'm very excited for you to shoot this wedding.
Dude.
Like after I saw those photos of the engagement, I'm like, this is gonna be great. This is gonna
You
be
got
so
some
great.
crazy content.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be fire.
Do you have like a team with your photography too, or is it just you?
Yeah, I actually have two really close. I would say they're pretty close friends of mine. Excuse me. That we second shoot for each other too. Basically, they're my associate. So it's all consistent throughout like galleries and stuff like that when I deliver because they shoot very similar style to me. Because like let's be real here, not every. I mean, you're a photographer, you're an artist, right?
Mhm.
So like, but like sometimes artists are like, they kind of like share similar ways of like framing, composition, all that kind of good stuff. And there's two people that do shoot with me that have very, very similar style. So yeah, you won't even be able to tell if it was my photo or not. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Do they just take all the photos and then they just dump them on an SD card and you have to edit them all?
Yeah. So like they back up their side, right? And then they just give me all their raws and then I edit. You know?
There you go.
That's the perks of being a second shooter too. Yeah. I have a couple weddings this year that I'm second shooting, which is nice because you just get paid.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to edit. I don't do anything. Just shoot.
Nice.
So he won't hire me as a part-time detailer. So if you ever need a part-time photographer, let me know.
Will you be interested?
Yeah, man, I'm serious.
Dude, let's talk after this.
All right,
yeah,
cool.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Look, I just got hired.
Because you're a Sony shooter. Because I mean, I'm pretty picky because there's some other photographers that are like, oh, like you can just shoot with me even though they shoot a Canon. It's like, bro, like the colors, like what?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like
It's very different.
Sony colors, Nikon colors, Canon colors. Y'all can clip me if you want, but they're all different.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I've been filming and using cameras since I was like 8, 9.
Yeah.
So I'm self-taught. I still have a lot to learn. Are you self-taught?
Yeah, I'm a self-taught photographer.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love when anybody's self-taught anything. But I respect anybody that's self-taught, honestly. With your following and everything too, did your following come from a big video that blew up or?
It came from... So I did have a couple videos go viral. Don't get me wrong. I have a couple videos that are like in the mills, few like 100,000, 400,000 videos. But I would say mainly it came from being consistent. And that comes with anything you do, right?
Yeah.
Like as long as you're consistent, you put out quality content, you put relatable content, or like anyone in like that likes your car or whatever it is that just like resonates with them and they see it a lot, they're gonna follow, right? So I would say mainly just from consistency. Yeah. I mean,
agree.
There was a video that I think hit like 1.2 mil, I think, on my Instagram.
Yeah.
It was a couple years ago. I think just off that video I gained like 1,000 followers.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool to see.
How long have you been posting content for?
Whew. With this Civic, I've been content heavy for like solid the last 2.5 years, I would say.
When did you start kind of like growing with this account?
It was like in 2024 in the summertime.
So pretty recently.
Yeah, it was kind of when I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of got a knack for this. And then like my close friend group was like, I don't know if you know this, Josh, but like you're really good on the camera. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. You are pretty natural. I've watched
I appreciate
a good
that.
amount.
Yeah. So it kind of just like, I was like, okay, you know what? And then I recently started posting again a lot more consistently with, the new brand Midwest Bill.
Yep.
And then obviously my own short form content too. So that's been kind of great.
Yeah, I'm coming back to social media too. So
dude, that's
we'll
sick.
we'll
definitely get a collab.
Stuff. Yeah,
dude, that's.
Even though I'm getting rid of my car, but
yeah. Wait, what?
I'm selling my S3. The S3 that we're giving away.
Were you giving it away?
We have this whole thing, and I'm 50-50 on it right now because
Okay.
I'm trying to invest into this right now.
Okay, yeah.
So that's why I'm selling the car or thinking about selling the car.
Yeah.
If the first ever podcast hits 100,000 likes,
okay,
we would give away the S3.
Dude.
So
100,000 likes.
It's a milestone. But now I'm like, I kind of want to give away something else, something a little cooler.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking about it, so I'm trying to find a car that I can create content with, build it, and then kind of give that away as well too.
Dude, that's sick because like then people can like see the progression on the car.
Exactly.
And then like, wait a second, I actually want that car.
So
wait, just a second, I'm giving away this car. That's great, bro.
Yeah. So if that video hits 100,000 likes, we'll still give away a car. It might just not be the S3.
Yeah.
So how many likes would this podcast have to hit for you to give away your car?
I don't even want to say because I don't want to give away my car.
Actually, like, how many likes on this reel, this short, for you to give away your Honda?
If this reel hits 500,000 likes,
You'll give it away?
I'll give away.
It's like gambling, but with no reward.
No reward.
So talking about like social media and following and, you know, the channel that you've built or the social media that you built, would you say since you're monetized, it's like you've noticed like Facebook or Instagram's throttled your videos a little bit because they don't want to pay that? Or is it all still like OG?
It's still very OG, honestly, because while that I am in the algorithm and we're getting views, you know, it's very consistent. We're posting almost every day. There's like, it's weird because like some videos take off and then some videos don't, but like I try not to like look at the videos that don't take off.
Yeah.
I used to a lot, but then I kind of just like post and put my phone down.
Yep.
You know, and that's kind of what you got to do too, because like sometimes you can get a little like imposter syndrome, like, oh my God, like, is this even good or not?
Funny thing, like, I don't know if this is true. This is just what I've been told. I was told if you post on TikTok, you do want to log out of the account or just like close the app and just let it do its thing.
Really?
Yeah, because then TikTok's going to try to keep notifying you. Like, oh, likes, and they want
Yeah.
you to open that up
Yeah.
to see that. I could be wrong, but this is what I was told like a few years ago when I was like super into TikTok and everything.
Okay.
And like, yeah, for me it worked. Like I would log out or whatever, and then I'd log back in, and then it's just like video has like over 10,000 views.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Are you talking about like actually logging out of the physical account?
and then
Or
just closing it out.
or
Some
just, like,
people, some
closing it.
people log out completely,
Yeah.
but
It's
yeah.
like closing out of the app.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually something I started doing about a month ago, actually. I just was like, you know what? Let me just start posting and then like getting out of Instagram and not replying to comments right away and just like kind of like letting it simmer.
Yeah.
I heard that if you get the video onto a drive and then you upload it from your computer, it does better apparently.
Hmm.
If you upload
There's
it
like
from,
little tricks
from
and
a
stuff
PC.
for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
I
interesting.
mean, if your content's good, it's gonna be good and it's gonna find the right people.
Right.
So it's like,
Right.
you know, how much can you
It's
rely on?
timing
posting.
and posting and
exactly.
hashtags are important. There's a lot to it.
There is a lot to it.
There's like a freaking science behind it,
Yeah.
dude. Like time of day. I mean, you can now look at your analytics and be like, this is when your followers are active. This is when you got the most likes during this time.
Mhm.
Meta is very good at giving your analytics and your different
Yeah.
charts for different things. It's
Yeah.
I
much
don't
better
think I
than
have that
TikTok.
unlocked yet.
Yeah, because like when I do a collaboration post with like our Midwest build page,
Yeah.
or like any of my other friends or whatever, they'll like I noticed like Instagram, I don't know when they started doing this, but you ever get like notifications where like your reel has reached 100 likes, your reel has reached 500 likes,
With the little confetti.
like
Yeah.
a little confetti.
Yep.
And I'm like, bro, when did they started doing this?
Yeah.
I get
And
that
it's just
on
like
my
that.
emails.
I can see how that can be very good, but also daunting at the same time because you're like, oh man, only 100 likes. You know what I mean? And then for somebody that like ourselves that have like sub 10,000 followers or whatever, you're like, okay, how many people are actually like viewing my stuff?
Right.
Or why isn't Instagram pushing my content to my actual followers?
Mm.
So it's weird.
Well,
It's all a learning curve, honestly.
The way I see it with likes and stuff too, like if I get 100 likes, I automatically think like, I could have a few thousand followers, right?
Yeah.
Imagine 100 people standing right in front of you.
Dude, it's when you think about it that way, it's actually insane.
Yeah.
Because like you're like, oh, my video had 1,000 views. Oh, that's not really much. But then you're like, wait a second, 1,000 views.
1,000 people.
Yeah, 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Gary V taught me that.
Oh yeah, dude, I remember that video.
Bro, he's a goat.
He is a goat.
Gary V, come on the podcast.
There you
Dude, that'd
go.
be insane.
That'd be crazy. Yeah,
That'd be so
crazy.
sick.
Do you
Like-
think like with social media and everything, do you think that's changed how you build your car?
I could see how that can like move in the direction where like, oh, you like your followers are like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And I think what really for me is more of like authenticity, right? So it's like if you built this following on building your car the way that you want to build your car, do it not for anyone else, but do it for yourself. You know? So for me, the way that I've built my car is the way that I want to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you like get a bunch of hate comments because they hate the way the wheels look?
Dude, when I go live on my feed, they're like, why'd you choose purple? Because like I've wrapped a couple of things live before. Like I was on Instagram live for like 4 or 5 hours wrapping a panel or something. And they're like, why'd you choose purple? Why didn't you choose green or something? And
Why
I'm
did
like,
you choose purple?
honestly, the GC chose. The group
yeah.
chat chose. Because I was like, I like the purple, but originally my like original color, I really wanted to do like I think it's like jade green metallic or some metallic jade green or something like that.
That's a nice color
And they
too.
had it available.
Isn't that a BMW color?
I don't know.
Is
but
that a darker green or the lighter one?
it's the lighter one actually.
I think it is. I think it is.
Is it
Or it might
in
be
the actual like OEM color?
No, it's like something similar.
They've got a close one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so like that was my original, and then like I saw the midnight purple. I'm like, okay, this is fire. But then like I saw like this like Phoenix yellow one too. So like I just did like a poll in our group chat, be like, yo, which one do you guys think? And then like everyone chose the purple one. I was like, yeah, purple, let's do it. And then when I got the wrap, I'm like, this is fire. Yeah.
That's sick.
that's
So I'm pretty
cool.
happy with
How
the
far are
color.
you in the wrap now?
I'm actually getting ready to do the doors on the passenger side now.
Okay.
I started pulling the door handles off, the door trim, all that kind of good stuff. Because it's a red car, I have to like pull all those things off because it's not a black car or like a gray car. The red shows through a lot of like those lines and stuff.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
So are you doing all the door jams and the seals and stuff?
So like I'm doing the jams to the point where like you won't be able to see.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The inner lip. Yep.
The inner lip
Yep.
of the doors and like where like the fender meets the pillar. Like I'm trying to learn how to like do like inlays in there so you can't see the red too. So like that's why it's been a process for me because everything's just new to me.
We've got a winner to do it too.
Oh yeah.
Is this wrap strictly dry install or is it?
It's strictly dry install.
Okay.
Yep.
I gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot to be said with people trying their own wraps because you can tell who did and who didn't. But like, there's some guys that I'll be like, you know what shop did that? And they'll be like, oh, I did it myself. And it's like, holy cow. Like, you took all winter to do this. It looks good.
Yep.
Like, I'm a big DIY guy. Like, I can respect that.
Yeah. And my thing is like I've had a couple people reach out to me asking if I wanted help or anything like that.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like I'll take the help, but it's more of like I want to learn too. And by all means, like I'm not gonna like go and start my own rap company or anything like that. It's just more for the experience. It's for the content, for the peeps, just
It's kind of fun. It's
just
kind of
having
therapeutic.
fun. It's okay. I was just getting into that because it is extremely therapeutic.
Yeah.
And I was my buddy Jeff and I, we were because like my carbon hood was painted like my OEM color red, and I had to prep the hood, so like we had to fill in like paint chips with Bondo, wet sand it, and I probably have like a solid like 6 hours of sanding on that hood, and I just wrapped it last week.
Yeah.
And
Are you not a fan of exposed carbon?
It's not that I was a fan, but when I first purchased the carbon was already like on its way out, so I
that makes
decided to
sense.
just paint it.
Yeah.
My trunk is carbon, and that's all exposed.
Yeah.
So I don't plan.
Would
on
you
wrapping
do
that.
the match theme of like matching? Do you have a sunroof?
I do have a sunroof.
Would you match the roof carbon fiber with like you could do some high quality carbon fiber PPF and
So
then
I
the hood?
want to do that, but I just don't know what company offers really good carbon PPF.
Pure PPF.
Pure PPF.
Yep.
I have heard of them. I do follow them on Instagram. I think.
Very
Yeah.
the stretch like their mirror stretch test. I think a Nazatech also has a really crazy carbon fiber PPF.
Yeah.
Those are the only two that I've heard of, but their stretch is
Okay.
insane. Like when they stretch the mirrors and stuff,
Yeah.
it doesn't stretch out the weave or
Without
make it look,
heat, too?
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane.
Well, because it's a wet install.
Okay.
So you'll tack it to one side and you'll pull it around, and it doesn't look bloated or stretched out because
no
it's
glue
just-
lines,
yeah.
anything like
No.
that.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. You should definitely do. I always like the look of the BMWs, how they have the carbon fiber roof.
Okay.
So like from the starting at the trunk to going to the top and then the hood, I
Then
think
the
that would
hood.
look clean.
Dude, that's actually a good idea.
You should.
What do you think the most overrated car mod is?
Overrated?
Yeah.
Ooh. Like a generalization?
Yeah. Yeah. Like hood scoop from AutoZone. No.
We all had our phase though.
we did all have our
we all
phase.
had our phases, right? When we like
What was it? What did I put on my car? I can't even remember.
I've got a crazy story.
like right now that's overplayed. I feel like a lot of people are doing underglow again.
You think so?
I think last year was like a big like come up on the underglow. Like everyone had those, you know.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair, though.
Everyone had those the freaking Mario Kart lights, dude. So it was
It's
just
cool though.
It's
Like,
cool.
Like
and
I'm not hating on
I
it.
definitely want to do it to my car, like in the next month or so. So I gotta. If you're a company that does underglow, hit me up.
Actually, I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna text them to see. I'm gonna send them your account.
Who?
Low Glow.
Low Glow?
Yeah.
Where are they based out of?
Ohio.
I think so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it like an LED strip, or like how does
It's
that
like
stuff
literally
work?
it's the company that majority of the slammed cars use.
Okay.
What do you think of slammed cars?
Okay.
Just slammed.
like just dumped.
Cambered and everything.
Boom.
Static or air ride?
Both. Like, what do you prefer? I prefer the air rides personally.
I like air ride. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I do have a huge respect for people that go static, just because it's like,
The sheer inconvenience.
yeah. I mean, it's I don't really know how to feel about it, just because I'm such like a form and function kind of a guy. I've never really got into like that slam culture or anything like that, just because I like driving my car for one, and I kind of want to be comfortable, and I want my car to go fast.
Yeah.
So, and you can't really have that if your car's slammed.
Yeah,
So,
it's true.
no disrespect, but kind of disrespect. So,
That's fair.
yeah.
Super fair.
What about you guys? Do you guys like static air ride?
I tried getting into it. I had air suspension for the S3 and then I never installed it and then I sold it.
Okay.
Some guy that has an RS3 in Chicago wanted to do it and just went up me there. I don't know. I prefer air ride.
Okay.
I just think it just looks cleaner because you can ride comfortably. But
Yep.
I do respect, like you said, the people that do static and don't do the
Yeah.
air ride because you got to have some balls to drive a car like that.
Dude, there's some pretty crazy people out there. Like,
Yeah.
and stretching the tires that far too. It's like, how
Yeah.
often do you think they go through tires? Like, do you know?
Oh, probably like every 2 weeks.
Do you think it's so
quick.
much?
I know a guy that was going through them like once a week. But that's because he
Once
drove
a
a lot.
week?
Yeah.
But like, where they just put like crap tires on there?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
eBay tires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like $50 a pop or something.
Probably.
But like,
yeah.
imagine that you doing that every week though,
Oh,
for 4 tires.
ugh.
There's a lot of people here in Grand Rapids car scene that are switching from static to power.
Oh,
And I'm excited to see it. Like, I'm excited to see that car culture come to life. Here.
okay.
Yeah.
There's some pretty crazy builds this year.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
agree.
I do feel like 2026 this year. I think there's gonna be some heaters.
Yeah.
You got some heat coming.
There's definitely gonna be some heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got like cars and tacos coming up.
Yeah, that'll be very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the guy that's running that hopping on here soon.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does a really good job with that. And he brings a lot of cool cars to those.
Yeah, I've
those
been
events.
to a couple of them. I went to last year's. and
Yeah.
that was pretty fun.
Yeah, the LMCU ballpark one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Did you go to that?
No.
No. Yeah.
I'm
You're
gone
missing
to
out.
the Best Buy ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
one was fun too.
Those are great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
It's very cool. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up this year. I think it's going to be a really nice year for car scene.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that you respect then the show car builds as much as you respect the track car builds?
I do, because it's still a lot of work.
It is.
You got to respect the hustle.
Mhm.
Like, people are building their cars for themselves, and you have to respect that too, whether you like it or not. Just during I mean, look at like the look at the 2000s era, the underglow, the stickers,
Yeah.
all that Fast and Furious era, bro.
That was a good era.
That was a good era,
Yeah.
like that's kind of
It's
what,
still like that in Japan, I see.
dude.
Yeah.
And you know what? They do it really well over there.
Yeah.
And there's no disrespect over there. Like, everyone is super humble. Just respect everyone's
Have you ever been to
builds.
Japan?
I have not.
I want to go so bad.
Dude, so we're trying to plan a trip next year
Oh wow.
in April.
Yeah.
You guys gonna get a
during Cherry
B&B?
Blossom. What?
You guys going to get a B&B?
I don't know exactly how we're gonna do things. I haven't really looked too far into it. I think we were just like looking at the cost of flights and stuff like that.
It's expensive.
It's pretty pricey.
What do you think, like, average cost? If each person's going to go, you're going to get a B&B. You're not shipping your car down there.
No.
Okay. What do you
But you're
think?
gonna ship a car back, right?
Dude, that would be the dream.
Little impulse.
just like anything, honestly.
Yeah.
You just ship back a cappuccino or something. Or like a Honda Beat or something,
Yeah. When you do go, let me know how the ramen is. Cause like I hear
Dude,
the
I bet
ramen
it's
there.
fire. Dude, I bet it's fire.
Yeah. Honestly, Do you think like a 600 horsepower car still gets good respect, or do you think social media's kind of ruined that?
Social media has ruined that.
Yeah.
100%. Social media has ruined racing. Let's be
because
honest.
if you're not pushing 1,000 horsepower
You're
to the
not
wheel,
relevant.
you're not relevant. You're not
No.
cool at all.
You're not Dan Rue.
Mm-hmm.
You're not any of those guys,
No.
like, they got 2,000 horsepower GTRs and stuff like
I
that.
feel like the only people that would respect a 600 horsepower car is if it's a Honda,
Yeah.
for example, because that's a crazy number for a Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you see those wheels like it's like the little caption. It's like 400 horsepower is a lot, and then they go like move the whole car with one finger, like off the wheel.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, well, I mean, when you got a car, two people can lift up.
Yep.
400 horsepower is comparable to the like a Porsche 911. Like,
yeah.
it's-
Power to weight ratio.
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly.
100%.
Yep.
What impresses you in a build? Like when you see a build and you're like, oh dang, that's super impressive.
When you kind of either you can see like an engine bay and you're just like, there's a lot of work in this.
Mm.
You can see the fab work.
Yeah.
You can see they spend a lot of time making sure that things are functional and they're just not like, half put together.
Yeah, the OCD engine
Yeah,
bays.
The
Yeah.
OCD engine bays
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Those are clean.
I like those. I can appreciate a clean engine bay because it takes a lot of work
Mhm.
to have an engine bay.
Do
be
you
super
detail
clean.
a lot of engine bays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a lot, but like maybe 20% of the cars that come through,
Yeah.
you get an engine bay clean.
Nice.
But like some of them, they're not. None of them are like most of them aren't built.
okay.
In the summer, I might do a couple,
Mm-hmm.
but some shops are like scared to do them because seals and stuff and
Yep.
electronics. But
Mm-hmm.
if you know what you're doing, it's not too hard.
Yeah.
I polished a couple engine bays too, like
Dude,
in the
that's
older
sick.
Impalas and stuff.
Yup.
Cool stuff.
Nice.
Has building the Honda stressed you out more than it's made you happy?
That's a good question. I say a little bit of both, honestly, because not everything goes right.
Right.
You're like, why did this happen? Why is this not fitting? Like, but
That's any car part.
it's like any car part, right? So I feel like it's just like part of like the journey, the process.
Yeah.
It's part of life.
It's just like in anything you do, honestly, like not everything's gonna be perfect, and that's okay. But it brings me a lot of joy when it's like complete, and it's just like, dang,
Have you ever got to the point where you're like, you just wanted to get rid of it?
the car?
Yeah.
No,
No.
Really?
good.
You've never had that sell point?
no.
Well, good for you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
When will the build be done? Like, what are the next couple things need to happen? And then you're just like, I'm chilling for the rest a couple years or
Yeah, are cars really ever done?
no.
know what I mean?
I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't. That's a good question, right?
I don't.
Like,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I
Because
feel
things change. Black wheels become
change.
irrelevant, or the color of the car becomes irrelevant. You change
Yeah.
it up,
You
new some
just
taste.
change it up.
Maybe you want to change the Yeah.
I feel like it's like
Things
that's
change.
like part of like the culture, right?
Yeah.
Because like you're like, okay, I'm building this, but it's like your car's never really done, right? Even if you bought a built car already, you doing something to that car.
Yeah.
To make it like your own personality, right?
Mm.
So I feel like when you have your own car, you're building it. There's a lot of it's very personal too. So it's very hard to like kind of like get away from something that's like really close to your heart. So,
100%. Do you have a full interior?
I do not.
I've never seen the inside of your car.
No, I don't.
Do you have like
I
a
don't have my
a
passenger side seat. I don't have my rear seat.
like a
in.
plastic chair on the passenger side?
That'd be funny though. You know what? I told myself like this year, if I did do any racing, do I want to pick up like a wooden paddle, like, and just get someone in there and just like start rowing people?
That'd be pretty funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
I've seen like this viral video of like this Miata. It's like LS swapped, and it's just like this guy like.
Is it the one that can barely move? I
I
saw
don't
another
know.
LS swap.
This one's fast though.
Is it?
It's
I mean,
like-
it's LS swapped.
Yeah.
In a Miata.
Yeah, LS swapped, and like there's a guy in the passenger side just like rowing with the paddle. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it blue?
it is blue.
It's not the Seaboys though.
I don't think so. This is like
It's a light blue.
Yeah, this is like a video that like went viral like probably like 7-8 years ago.
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
next for the Honda? Like after the wrap, are more power? Are you thinking about taking it to the strip more often?
So I'm thinking like I might turn it up actually.
Okay.
It's like it's on 19 pounds right now.
Dang, it's only 19 pounds.
Yeah, it's on 19 pounds right now. I mean, it sounds really low, but like you also gotta know like these motors are a little bit higher in compression too, 11-to-1.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's a little bit higher comp, and you know you don't want to throw a crap ton of boost at it,
Yeah.
but like boost is obviously a lot more safer than timing.
mm-hmm.
So probably throw a few more pounds or whatever.
What's a few more like?
24, 25.
Okay. Yeah.
I think 24, 25. It'll probably put me right around like the 680,
Yeah.
700 mark
Yeah.
on E85.
Do you think you'll ever get to like that 4-digit mark for that trend?
Not for this car,
Okay.
but my next car, yes.
Do you have the next car already in the shop or
I'm looking for the next car currently.
right now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
When do you kind of have timing to like purchase that?
I'm thinking like midsummer.
Oh, so this year.
It'll
Okay.
be this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you told anybody what it is
Yeah,
yet?
yeah. I think people know. It's my dream car. It's one of my dream cars. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you mention it in this episode?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or in the big. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Evo
cool.
9.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You have one?
No, I want to get one.
You're getting one?
Yeah.
Do you remember the one that guy won from Throttle here? That white
Dude,
one?
yeah.
Where is that thing?
I don't even know. Where are you?
It disappeared.
Did it?
I like-
Because like it's a white one, right?
It's a white one. Yeah.
So I'm
That's-
hoping that he comes out this year. That'll be fun.
I
That thing's
know.
clean. You have one picked out?
Not yet,
Okay.
but I'm like looking. I messaged a couple people. So
Got to go to Japan and get one.
yeah, freaking right hand drive. that'd be
I think
sick.
we're kind of like wrapping it up here
yeah.
pretty shortly.
Yeah.
If you had any advice, any piece of advice to give anybody that's starting a content channel,
Yeah.
maybe photography or any sort of business, what would your advice be?
Be consistent.
That's so cliche, but
Dude,
it's true.
It's
though.
so cliche to say, but in anything you do, if you can just be consistent, put out high quality content, and just be authentic. That's it. Like no one like if people resonate with you, they're gonna follow you. They're gonna like what you do. You're gonna be able to make it for sure. And that's the best piece of advice I can really give anyone that wants to start content creation is just be consistent. That's all they got to do.
Yeah. What's your take on like motivation? You know, you can get motivated easily, right?
Yeah.
Versus discipline.
Okay. Oh man.
Because
Discipline.
you could easily get motivated, do something for a week, but
Yep.
if you're not disciplined,
Yeah.
it's gone.
It's gone for sure. No, I definitely agree with that statement. I would say like if when you get motivated from like friends, family, stuff like that, and like they really want to hype you up and stuff like that, that's great and everything. But for you to like stay grounded and present, that's gonna get you a lot further, right? Don't get lost in the sauce for sure.
Lost in the sauce. I like
Lost
that.
in the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make that a shirt.
lost in the sauce. Yeah,
That's funny. That's some good advice.
yeah.
Yeah. Anything else that you wanted to add on?
No, I don't. Get out there and create.
Yeah.
You know, it's a free world, man. You know, don't let whatever's going on in the world. Don't mind all that.
Just be yourself.
Just be
Yeah.
yourself.
Your links will be in the description for your socials and
I
everything.
appreciate that.
But what's the main Instagram that you want people to go find you?
Josh_FD2.
Cool.
Yes.
Sweet.
Sick.
You have anything else that you want to touch point on before we wrap up?
Think we ballin'.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you guys for listening, watching. We'll keep in touch. I don't know why I said that, honestly.
I mean, we'll keep in touch.
Yeah, we will keep it. I'm so stuck in my sales mindset half the time. Like I always say
Yeah.
things. I'm like, yeah. But anyways, we appreciate you guys for listening, watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Commenting is very important for us. But we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.